Okay, so today we're going to read a story called Whistle for Willie by Ezra Jack Keats. I can't wait to read you this story. It is about a boy named Peter who is trying to learn how to do something new. Have you ever tried to do something new? All right, I'm going to share my screen with you. And we're going to get started. I'm going to take my video off so that you can't see my video and you can just hear my voice as we read through the story, Whistle for Willie. Whistle for Willie by Ezra Jack Keats. Here's our title page. Again, we have our title, Whistle for Willie, and the author and illustrator's name, Ezra Jack Keats. All right, needed to hide those controls real quick. Okay, now we're ready to go. Oh, how Peter wished he could whistle. He saw a boy playing with his dog. Whenever the boy whistled, the dog ran straight to him. Peter tried and tried to whistle, but he couldn't. So instead, he began to turn himself around. Around and around he whirled, faster and faster. When he stopped, everything turned down and up and up and down and around and around. Do you think those lights really came off of the stoplight? Or do you think maybe it's just because he's so dizzy? Peter saw his dog Willie coming. Quick as a wink, he hid in an empty carton lying on the sidewalk. Wouldn't it be funny if I whistled? Peter thought. Willie would stop and look all around to see who it was. Peter tried again to whistle, but still he couldn't. So Willie just walked on. Peter got out of the carton and started home. On the way, he took some colored chalks out of his pocket and drew a long, long line. Do you see the line? Right up to his door. He stood there and tried to whistle again. He blew till his cheeks were tired, but nothing happened. Have you ever tried to do something and you couldn't do it? Have you tried and it still wouldn't work? I wonder how Peter's feeling. He went into his house and put on his father's old hat to make himself feel more grown up. He looked into the mirror to practice whistling. Still no whistle. When his mother saw what he was doing, Peter pretended that he was his father. He said, "I've come home early today, dear. Is Peter here?" His mother answered, "Why, no, he's outside with Willie." "Well, I better go out and look for them," said Peter. First, he walked along a crack in the sidewalk. Then he tried to run away from his shadow. He jumped off his shadow, but when he landed, they were together again. He came to the corner where the carton was, and who should he see but Willie? Peter scrambled under the carton. He blew and blew and blew. Suddenly, out came a real whistle. Willie stopped and looked around to see who it was. "It's me!" Peter shouted and stood up. Willie raced straight to him. Peter ran home to show his father and mother what he could do. They loved Peter's whistling. So did Willie. Peter's mother asked him and Willie to go on an errand to the grocery store. He whistled all the way there, and he whistled all the way home. The end. I like that story, and I hope that you did too. Willie worked really hard to try to do something that he was unable to do. He had a goal. His goal was to whistle. And I know this morning in the morning meeting, I asked you a question about something you might want to try to do in the year 2021. And that's why I said that this story, Whistle for Willie, was a perfect book for today. He kept trying and trying, and he was able to do what he wanted to do. Did he get it on the first try? No. Did he get it on the second try? No. It took lots of practice, but he finally succeeded. So today, I want you to think about something or some things that you would like to be able to do that you cannot do yet. And you have this paper at home. It says My Goals for the New Year. And it's got 4 boxes. And I've already talked to you about it when we were on Zoom. But just as a reminder, I want you to think of 4 things that you want to accomplish, okay? And I want you to draw a picture of them. And then if you need help, maybe you could get someone to write the words for you. But I want you to do that today. I want you to really put some thought into it. And when you're done, if you are able to, I want you to make a short video on something called Flipgrid. And that's already loaded onto Google Classroom. And I want you to make a short video to share with me so that I can see what your goals are for 2021. I can't wait to see what they are. Okay, I will see you guys later on our afternoon Zoom. All right, I will talk to you then. Bye.